So, welcome into the broadcast. This matchup features the Community Vikings against the Mount Pleasant Tigers. I hope everyone can hear me. We try to do some equipment swapping there. So, different camera, different audio. We'll try anything at this point. Community has it, and Haskins will bring it up, gives over to Williams. Williams wasn't looking, and it goes off of him out of bounds. So the Tigers with it, and bringing it up for Mount Pleasant is number 4. That is Lake Shang. They have the ball at the top of the key. BJ Lane with it. Lane looks to the corner. Now it's back up top to Shang. Shang looking low. 3-point try. That one off the side of the basket. And Community back with it the other way. Haskins. Yes, the layup goes in. And it's a quick 2-0 lead for the Vikings. So the big force for Mount Pleasant is number 25, Zion Hollis. You will hear his name called a lot as the ball is turned over and now a travel is called. So again, the big names for Mount Pleasant, Zion Hollis and Jaden Wilson, the junior, number 15. As that pass is intercepted by Lawwell, and he is fouled immediately as the grab was there by number 4, Lake Shang, the senior. So Community will have it 2-0 to go, just under 7 minutes in the first quarter. Williams over to Haskins. Haskins back to Williams at the top of the key. Gives over to Lawwell. Lawwell to Williams. Williams swings it to Haskins. Thought about passing. Throws up a 3. That goes long. And rebound. Well, it's still loose. Finally, Powers has it. Haskins up. And that one is rejected. An excellent defensive play by number 14, BJ Lane, the sophomore for the Tigers. Haskins will inbound underneath. Out to Lawwell. Lawwell over to Williams. Williams back to Lawwell. Lawwell drives, kicks to Williams. Williams in the paint. He hops, and that one off the mark, but a rebound by Powers. And now a whistle, as I believe his foot may have been on the baseline. So a turnover to the Tigers. And again, Shang, the senior, will bring it up. Dumps it off to number 5, Preston Haywood. Back to the top of the key. Lawwell. Very tight defense there. Haskins. Defending number 14, BJ Lane. They look low for Hollis, and Hollis puts it in. And Hollis is going to be a load to handle, whether it's Powers or anyone else down low for that matter. The ball game tied at 2, under 6 minutes to go here in the first. Williams drives, kicks, Powers. In and out off the rim. And they'll come back the other way with the Tigers. Lane gives to the top of the key. Little push on Wilson there. Down in the corner. Now it is back out to number 15. And that pass coming back the other way. Leathers. Yes! The kiss off the glass. Or excuse me, it is Hill. My apologies. Mason Hill with it. A little bit of dyslexia there, 21 and 12. Back to the top of the key. Shang has it for the Tigers. He's tied up momentarily. Now it's stolen away. Haskins with it, and Haskins will lay it in for the easy 2. And Community now with a 6-2 lead as we approach the 5-minute mark. A little bit of a push off there. No foul called. Penetrating down to the baseline. Now they'll get it back out to Shang. It goes low to Wilson, and he is fouled. Number 15, Jaden Wilson, the junior, draws the contact. And that will be the first team foul. Both teams now with 1 apiece. Checking out of the game will be number 14, Powers. And for him is number 32, Carson Boyce, the sophomore. Inbound goes to Wilson. Wilson kicks to Shang in the paint. Yes. Coming back the other way, Community, the score 6-4 in favor of the good guys. Williams has it, fakes to the left, gives it to Haskins. Haskins short on the three, rebound pulled down by Williams. Haskins over to Hill. Hill has it down in the corner, back over to Charlie. Now to Lawwell. They'll swing it back over on that right wing. Now back to Lawwell on the left. Head fake, drives over the top, won't go. Rebound stays with us. And a nice putback by number 21, Mason Hill, the sophomore. And we've doubled them up again. The score 8-4. A little bit of a forearm given there, but no call. As the ball down in the corner, dribbles into the paint. That is Lane, puts it up. That one short. Rebound goes to Haskins. Gets it out. Lawwell lays it up and in. And a timeout called by Mount Pleasant. Time to put out the fire. Our score, 10-4 in favor of the good guys. 3:33 to go here in the first. You're listening to Viking basketball on the Ball Network. So we are back in Cornersville, Tennessee, the Thanksgiving Classic. Community leads 10-4 with 3:30 to go here in the first. Tigers with it across the timeline. Some new faces for the Tigers as Brooks checks in, the senior point guard. Ball down low, they will kick it back out. Several new faces for the Tigers. I will try to keep up with them as we go along. I know Holt has entered into the game also with McClure. Three-point basket there. Won't go. Rebound goes to Lawwell. Lawwell brings it back and quickly gives it to Tashio, who it is in and out as he tried to lay it up with the right hand. And now there is a rugby scrum for it. And it is tied up, and it will belong to Mount Pleasant. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first, as our score, Community 10, Mount Pleasant 4. Inbound goes to number 10, Kel Scott. He'll bring it up on the right side. Haskins, good defense. They get it down low. That errant pass went off the backboard. Now stolen away by Lawwell. Lawwell with it, trying to weave his way through the traffic. Gets it over to Haskins. Haskins faked, puts it up, and in! A nice reverse layup by Charlie Haskins. And with 2:30 to go, it is 12-4 in favor of the good guys. Ball brought up by number 10, Kel Scott. Scott finally looks up, tries to feed it down low, and that pass is knocked away. But it is contained by number 11, Joseph Robertson. Now he gets it out. Has the ball down in the corner. Three ball too strong. Rebound. That should be a foul there on Tashio. And it is a foul on the floor. That'll be his first. So checking in will be Powers. Williams will get a breather. 2:06 to go here in the first. Mount Pleasant trailing 12-4. Scott will inbound. Long pass. Now it's back to Scott. Scott's got it down to the corner, dribbles along the baseline. He's cut off. Now he gets it to the big man who spins, and he is fouled. Number 3, the senior, Jaden McClure, draws the contact, and he'll go to the line. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. 12-4 in favor of Community. First free throw, that one too strong. 3 team fouls now on the Vikings. Meanwhile, Mount Pleasant with just one. Second free throw by McClure, and that one finds its way into the bottom of the net. Our score now 12-5. Haskins, Tashio for three. Bottom! Tashio from way out, and it's 15-5. Quickly, the Tigers back with it. McClure, spin move, puts it up, and that one off the mark goes out of bounds. And I thought it was off of a Tiger, but it will stay with them. I thought that went off of Robertson, but the official thought otherwise. 15-5 our score, 1:37 to go here in the first. Long pass inbound. McClure has it, and he will toss it over to Knox Brooks. Brooks gives back to McClure. McClure tied up in the corner. He's throwing elbows, and he finally gets it out of there. As Brooks drives, he will kick it over to number one, Hunter Holt. And now they get it back to Brooks, trying to set up some offense. McClure, and he throws into traffic. That ball knocked away. Community comes away with it. Lawwell has it, drives. Nice look. And unfortunately, Boyce could not handle it. But a nice look as Haskins will finally take a breather, and into the basketball game for him will be number 5, Williams. 1:09 to go here in the first, 15-5 in favor of the Vikings. Scott will bring it up. Lawwell all over him defensively. Excellent job by that young man. They get it down low. Robertson, and trying to draw the foul was Powers, but nothing was called. Finally, a quick shot goes up, and it is tied up. The two big men going at it. Robertson and Boyce. And now Boyce will have a seat, and into the game will be number 34, Maddox Thompson. The sophomore will give him a spell. 40 seconds to go here in the first. Community leading by 10. Williams to Tashio. Tashio thought better of it. He'll give it off to Lawwell. Lawwell picks up his dribble. Not a great pass there. Williams contains it, though, and draws the foul. So luckily that one not thrown away. Good effort by Williams to go get the basketball. But then the foul committed on the floor by number 0, Knox Brooks. 26 seconds to go. Quick inbound. Tashio for three. Bang! Tashio nails it from the corner. And it's 18-5. Community with their biggest lead of the night. 20 seconds from Mount Pleasant. As Kel Scott will bring it up. Swings it over to number 1, Hunter Holt. Holt in a little bit of trouble. Finally gets it back out to the top of the key. Now they try to swing it over, and Tashio knocks it out of bounds. Good effort. Sliding his feet. Getting over. Couldn't quite contain it. It will stay with Mount Pleasant. They'll inbound. 2 seconds. A three. And it kisses off the glass. So a three goes in by number 0, Knox Brooks. And that's what brings us to the end of the first quarter. So we have played one here in Cornersville in the Thanksgiving Classic. Community leads at 18-8. You're watching Viking basketball on the Ball Network.
Home isn't just where you live, it's where you belong. It's your people, your school, and your community. That's why I'm proud to support our community Vikings and Vikings this season. Even if I can't shoot like them, I can still sell your house.
So Sudbury, located at 617 Parson Road in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is your one-stop shop for everything purple and gold. The Spirit Store has all things in every sport.
So again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. With the Wi-Fi feed we have, it is a little slow, so we apologize about the commercials. They are taking a little bit longer to load, and obviously we try to play them through, but we don't want anyone to miss the action. Second quarter, 18-8 in favor of the Vikings. as Mount Pleasant will start out with it. Over on the right wing is number 4, Shang. He is back in, along with a couple of other starters. Down in the corner, it goes to number 10, Scott. Scott's got it. He's up, and he's fouled. So a couple of Vikings in the area. We'll see who has the foul called on them, and it will go to Lawwell. So the first team foul here of the second quarter. Meanwhile, number 10, Kel Scott, will go to the line, and the first one is up and good. Haskins back into the basketball game. He'll spell Lawwell, who just committed the foul. So Kel Scott, the junior. Second one too strong. Rebound goes to Williams. Williams across the timeline. Gives over to Powers. Powers, Haskins, corner. That one short. Rebound coming back the other way with the Tigers. Shang took it down. Swings it over to Brooks. Brooks will set up the offense. 7:20 to go. 18-9 in favor of the purple and gold. Big Hollis in there, and they've done a great job of neutralizing that young man. As Scott goes up, that one too strong off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to Thompson. Quickly back the other way. Powers hemmed up in the corner. Tashio at the top of the key, swings over to Williams. Williams on the right side. Now he'll give back to Haskins. Haskins looks, Powers, pops, and that one too strong off to the left. Rebound coming back the other way with Mount Pleasant. Kel Scott brings it across. 18-9. Again, in favor of the Vikings, and Hollis finally puts one in, making it 18-11. Hollis is a sizable young man, to say the least. Powers looking for Williams. They swing it across court. Tashio for three. Bang! Tashio rings the bell again. Timeout, Community. 6:14 to go here in the first half. We've regained the 10-point lead. You're watching Viking basketball on the Ball Network.
So Sudbury, located at 617 Parson Road in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is your one-stop shop for everything purple and gold. The Spirit Store has all things in every sport. Do you need new gear with the new community logos? So Sudbury has you covered. They have the new logos on all items and anything else you can imagine. So Sudbury, when it comes to quality, quality.
So coming out of the timeout, 6:14 to go here in the first half, 21-11 after Tashio buries another one, giving the Vikings the 10-point lead. Scott across the timeline, and too much hand action, I believe, there maybe by Haskins, as he is called for the foul. So that will be the second team foul of the second quarter. Inbound goes to Jaden McClure, who quickly looks for Scott underneath. Now they have it back out to McClure at the elbow, drives, and he is cut off. Good job there by Thompson. Williams on Wilson, and Wilson gets the better of that one as the junior Jaden Wilson puts it in. The score now 21-13. Haskins drives in the paint, puts it up, won't go. Thompson can't quite come down with it. McClure will come back with it for the Tigers. McClure puts it off the glass, and he's fouled on the way up as Tashio called for the block. And a little bit of a run here by Mount Pleasant as the score is 21-15. Checking in for the Tigers is number 1, Hunter Holt. Meanwhile, number 21, Mason Hill, will be back in there for Community. Tashio will come out for the Vikings, and number 10, Kel Scott, the junior for the Tigers, will have a seat. McClure, the free throw short. Rebound loose, taken by Williams. Williams has it stripped away by McClure. McClure will take it himself, draws a lot of contact, and it goes. Count it and the foul, as I believe Hill may be the guilty party. as McClure gets another one to go down. Let's see if he can complete the three-point play. 21-17, and Thompson will come out. So some good minutes there by Maddox Thompson. And into the ballgame for the first time tonight, I believe, is number 10, Logan Reed. Free throw by McClure is good, and the deficit was 10. Now it is 21-18. A little bit of a run here by Mount Pleasant. Cross-court pass. Williams, top key, gets it over to Hill in the corner. Hill almost had that one picked away. Williams has it. Haskins thought about a three. Hill from the corner. That one rims out. Rebound goes back to the Tigers. They're going to push it. Gives down to McClure, and that pass goes out of bounds off of Reed, but good defense there to cut McClure off as the ball goes out of bounds. Into the contest is number 5. That is Preston Haywood, subbing in for number 0, Knox Brooks. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Inbound goes to Wilson. Wilson drives along the baseline, hemmed up, gets it out to McClure. McClure, and he loses the handles on it. Now he regains possession. Gives it over to Hunter Holt. Holt back out to the top of the key to Shang. Shang trying to get the offense set up. Gives over to Wilson on the left side. Wilson now to McClure. McClure tightly contested by Reed as they have it at the top of the key to Holt. Holt, a little bit of a push off. No whistle, and that one is intercepted. Powers will take it, put it up, count it in the foul. Send him to the line. 23-18 as the basket goes, and Powers will try to add to the lead. So into the game is Hollis for McClure, and then Lawwell for the Vikings will check in, and Williams will have a seat. And Powers will toe the line to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Powers, just a little short on that one. Rebound goes to Wilson. Wilson gives it over to Holt. Holt back to Shang, and he will feed it up court to number 5, Haywood. Now Holt drives over into the corner. Lawwell cuts him off, won't let him have the paint. Now it's to Hollis, but he's beyond the block like a duck in the desert. That one up, won't go. Rebound goes to Haskins. Haskins going to push it. He's got Lawwell if he can contain it. Puts it up and puts it in. 25-18 as they stretch the floor. Great transition play by the Vikings, and they lead it now 25-18. Shang with it, top of the key, gives over to Hollis. Hollis, way out, does not get it to go as the shot goes from the free throw line. No foul call on Reed. Excellent rebound by Shang. They try a three-point attempt. That was number 5, Haywood. That one won't go. And the ball is out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. And they will make a quick substitution. Out of the ball game will be Preston Haywood. In for the Tigers is number 10, Kel Scott, the junior. 3:22 to go here in the first half. 25-18 in favor of the Vikings. Wilson gets it over to Hollis. And that pass is intercepted as it's knocked away. Haskins is going to push it. They've got Reed. They've got Haskins. Haskins up and good. He had his choice. He had 2 Vikings down there. And that bucket will initiate a timeout. Mount Pleasant. So 3:03 to go here in the first half. Vikings lead at 27-18. You're watching Viking basketball on the Ball Network.
So Sudbury, located at 617 Parson Road in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is your one-stop shop for everything purple and gold. The Spirit Store has all things in every sport. Do you need new gear with the new community logos? So Sudbury has you covered. They have the new logos on all items and anything else you can imagine. So Sudbury, when it comes to quality.
So we are back in Cornersville, Marshall County, Tennessee. Going under 3 minutes here in the first half. 27-18, Community leads it. McClure has it across the timeline for the Tigers. McClure tries to drive, picks up his dribble, and now back up top to number 0, Brooks. Brooks with it. Tried to come off the screen somewhat, didn't take it. Now down in the corner, errant pass, and that one's knocked away. Good defense by Reed. Lawwell, nice look to Powers, and he finishes with the kiss off the glass. 29-18. Some fancy passing there. They come back the other way. Good defense by Reed. Lawwell comes out of there with it. Lawwell pushes, looking for Haskins. Haskins underneath the basket, puts it up, puts it in. 31-18. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the second quarter. Picks up the dribble, and a cheap tic-tac foul is going to be called, as it does slow down the pace of the game. So that is the 5th foul on Community, and that will send number 10, Kel Scott, to the line. So that could figure into things down the stretch here. And now we have quite a few substitutions. Lawwell will come out along with Powers. Back into the game is number 12, that is Zachary Leathers, along with number 5, Jackson Williams. I know Wilson came out for the Tigers. There may have been another substitution. I apologize if I missed it. Under 2 minutes to go, 31-18 is our score. Leathers with it, swings it over. Hill's got it in the left corner. Williams, Haskins. Haskins drives, and a reach in. I believe the guilty party there would be number 0, Knox Brooks. Looks like he was reaching with that right hand, and he caught Haskins across the arm. Believe it or not, under 2 minutes to go, that is only their second team foul. Williams for 3, and he gets the roll. It hits the rim and then finds the bottom of the net. So Williams from downtown, and with 1:37 to go, our lead 34-19, and a travel as Scott could not get past the defense. So he walks with it, and the ball will belong to the purple and gold. $1:30 to go here until the break. 34-19, Vikings lead it. Williams to Haskins. Haskins thought about it. Now Leathers will take it out of the corner over to Haskins. They swing it to the other side. Williams again for 3. Yes! Money! As Williams, a consecutive trip down, finds 3 points from way out, and we approach the 1 minute mark. It is 37-19. Back with it come the Tigers. McClure trying to go baseline, spin move. Reed got him up, blocked it, and the ball is loose. And finally coming away with it for the Tigers is Holt. He'll swing it across court. Goes over to Brooks. Brooks with a bounce pass to McClure. McClure from the elbow, yes. Nice shot there by number 3, Jaden McClure, the senior. As we approach 35 seconds here in the first half, our score, Community leads it 37-21. As they look over to head coach Hunter Farrell, who I believe told him to slow it down a little bit. Ball does go loose, but Hill contains it, gets it back out to Haskins at the top of the key. Haskins drawing a little bit of an double team, and now he draws the foul as number 0, Knox Brooks, claiming that Haskins was doing a little bit of a wraparound with his free arm, but the officials did not see it that way. So with that, Brooks will have a seat. Substitution there, I believe, number 11, Joseph Robertson, back in for the Tigers. Haskins to Williams. Williams, can he get it again? That one a little off to the left, won't go. Rebound, Haskins, 4 seconds. Haskins puts it up and gets the roll, and that's how we will end it. We have played a half of basketball here in Cornersville in the Thanksgiving Classic. Our score has been all Vikings. They lead at 39-21. We will go to the break. Hear a word from our sponsors. We thank you again to all 7 of our sponsors. Again, we take the break, 39-21. Vikings lead it. You're watching Viking basketball on the Ball Network.
isn't just where you live, it's where you belong. It's your people, your school, and your community. That's why I'm proud to support our community Vikings and Vikings this season. Even if I can't shoot like them, I can still sell your house.
So Sudbury, located at 617 Parson Road in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is your one-stop shop for everything purple and gold. The Spirit Store has all things in every sport. Do you need new gear with the new community logos? So Sudbury has you covered. They have the new logos on all items and anything else you can imagine. So Sudbury, when it comes to quality, it must be so.
Bella Chic Boutique, located at 300 North Britton Street in Shelbyville, Tennessee, offers fabulous style with all the latest fashions. We also offer seasonal attire to celebrate all major holidays. Getting ready for the big game? Yeah, we have you covered there too. We also carry all the items you'll ever need to complete your ensemble. Bella Chic Boutique. Look good, feel good, dress good.
Isn't just where you live, it's where you belong. It's your people, your school, and your community. That's why I'm proud to support our community Vikings and Vikings this season. Even if I can't shoot like them, I can still sell your house.
So Sudbury, located at 617 Parson Road in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is your one-stop shop for everything purple and gold. The Spirit Store has all things in every sport. Do you need new gear with the new community logos? So Sudbury has you covered. They have the new logos on all items and anything else you can imagine. So Sudbury, when it comes to quality, it must be so.
Home isn't just where you live, it's where you belong. It's your people, your school, and your community. That's why I'm proud to support our community Vikings and Vikings this season. Even if I can't shoot like them, I can still sell your house.
So Sudbury, located at 617 Parson Road in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is your one-stop shop for everything purple and gold. The Spirit Store has all things in every sport. Do you need new gear with the new community logos? So Sudbury has you covered. They have the new logos on all items and anything else you can imagine. So Sudbury, when it comes to quality, it must be so.
Bella Chic Boutique, located at 300 North Britton Street in Shelbyville, Tennessee, offers fabulous style with all the latest fashions. We also offer seasonal attire to celebrate all major holidays. Getting ready for the big game? Yeah, we have you covered there too. We also carry all the items you'll ever need to complete your ensemble. Bella Chic Boutique. Look good, feel good, dress good.
So welcome back into Cornersville, Marshall County, Tennessee, where we are amongst the 8 teams that are trying to grab this Thanksgiving Classic Championship. 39-21 is our score in favor of the Vikings as we enter into the third quarter. Williams drives, and rebound goes to Powers. He puts it up. And the officials will get together and get the correct call made, as it will stay with community. So Haskins will inbounds underneath. Look for Powers, who was coming into the paint. Will get it out to Lawwell. Lawwell has it at the top of the key. Dishes over to Haskins. Haskins to Williams. Williams drives. Williams rejected, and will come back the other way. Tigers with it. McClure tries to give to Hollis. Hollis, and he is fouled as he goes up. So he can't complete the basket, but he will go to the line. Quick note is Hollis is shooting the free throws. The girls will play tomorrow at 3 p.m. here in Cornersville, and they will face either Battle Creek or the home team, the Cornersville Lady Bulldogs. Hollis toes the line for the second attempt, and it finds its way in. So our score now, 39-23, as Haskins will bring it up, gives over to Williams. Williams swings it over to Hill. Hill gives to Lawwell, who drives in the paint, floats it up, misses the mark. Rebound goes to Wilson. Wilson has it for the Tigers. Shang finds McClure. McClure into the paint, pops, and drops as he kisses it off the square. Cuts into the lead. It is now a 14-point advantage for Community, 39-25. Haskins drives and puts it in as he lays it off the glass. Timeout Vikings, and we'll take the quick break with them. We're just under 7 minutes to go here in the third. Community leads at 41-25. You're watching Viking basketball on the Ball Network.
Isn't just where you live, it's where you belong. It's your people, your school, and your community. That's why I'm proud to support our community Vikings and Vikings this season. Even if I can't shoot like them, I can still sell your house.
So back with third quarter action, 6:56 to go here in Frog Bottom. It is 41-25. Some people may get that reference, some will not. Tigers with the basketball. Number 10, Scott, trying to put on an impressive dribbling demonstration. Gives it to McClure. McClure in the paint. Puts it up and in. Powers tried to draw a little bit of contact. No foul called. 41-27 our score. Haskins over to Williams. Williams down in the corner to Hill. Hill now has it back out to Lawwell. Lawwell swings it to Haskins. Haskins had a great look there. Over to Hill in the corner. Back out to Haskins. Now Lawwell with it on the left wing. Gives back to Haskins. Three-point attempt. Bottom! Haskins buries it from downtown. And the lead goes to 44-27. Scott will bring it up. Finds McClure. Nice pass there. And McClure never did look. He did not look for the basket. I believe he could have turned around and laid it in. Instead, try to give it off to Shang as the ball goes out of bounds. So a substitution. Shang will come out for the Tigers. Into the ball game will be number 0, Knox Brooks. That one out to McClure at the top of the key. McClure drives, kicks, corner, three, too long for Mr. 10, Cale Scott. Haskins back with it the other way. Haskins, Williams, three-pointer, Powers, bang! And now the lead, 47-27, as Powers from way out knocks it down. McClure drives, won't go, too hard off the glass. Williams back with it the other way. Lawwell thought about the three, gives it underneath to Haskins. Haskins pump fake, puts it up, rolls off the rim, ball still loose, and Hollis comes away with it for Mount Pleasant. McClure into the paint, off the glass, too strong. Rebound goes to Hill. Hill gives to Haskins. Under 5 minutes to go now here in the third. Cross pass. Hill, three-pointer. Bottom! As Hill buries it. We'll have to stop momentarily to fix that net. As McClure will check out and into the ball game, I believe, for the first time tonight is number 21, the sophomore Malachi Wilson. As Hill will come out for the Vikings. And number 24, Andrew Tashio, the sophomore, will check back in for Community. Excellent defense tonight by the Vikings, as Hollis came in averaging 23 points a game, Wilson averaging 18 points a game, and they have pretty much kept those two quiet. 4:30 to go here in the third. The drive, reverse layup. It will go, but unfortunately Wilson stepped out of bounds. He stepped on the baseline before he could complete the reverse lay-in. So a turnover coming back the other way. Lawwell, corner, Tashio, three ball. Bang! And it's raining threes in Cornersville. It is 53-27. And Hollis will have a seat. Checking back in is the senior Joseph Robertson. And the three-point barrage has continued from Friday night as the Vikings have their biggest lead of the evening, 53-27. 4:15 to go here in the third. Kick out. Number 10 there, Scott, thought about it. Now he'll give down low. Into the paint, stolen away by Lawwell. Lawwell will lead the charge. And he will be fouled as the basket will not drop, but he is fouled on his way up. And the guilty party is number 10, Kel Scott, the junior, as Lawwell will go to the line. Jonathan Lawwell, Jr. for the Community Vikings. Towing the line, the first one up. That one a little strong. As Powers will come out for the Vikings. Also, number 10, Kel Scott, will have a seat for Mount Pleasant. So, number 32, Carson Boyce in for Community. And I'm not sure who checked in for Scott. It may be, I believe it was number 5, Haywood. They have the ball low. And a travel, I believe, yes, sir. Number 21, Malachi Wilson, the sophomore, shuffled his feet. And the call is made. 53-27. Vikings lead it. 3:45 to go here in the third. Haskins blows past the defender. Gets it over to Lawwell. Lawwell drives, kicks. Williams, three. Bang! Why not? Another three, and it's 56-27. Nice drive. Won't go. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Haskins. Throws it ahead for Williams. Williams collects it, and he is fouled. Count it in a foul. Give it to him and send it to the line. So a nice drive by Williams as he gets the finish, draws the contact, and he will go to the line as the lead has extended to 58-27 with 3:11 to go here in the third. That is only the second team foul, I believe, on the Tigers, but a costly one as the basket goes, and Williams will toe the line. Williams can't make the free throw. Excellent job by Boyce to try to keep the ball alive, but the Tigers will come away with it, and now a foul is going to be called on number 24, Andrew Tashio. I thought maybe a travel would be called, but unfortunately that is not the case. So into the basketball game will come Logan Reed. Williams will come out, and into the basketball game for Mount Pleasant will be number 14, BJ Lane. Number 21, Malachi Wilson, will have a seat. Top of the key, gets it out. Wilson swings it over into the right corner. Knox Brooks with it. Now a three-pointer. That one's short. Rebound is loose. Picked up by Logan Reed. Reed gets it out to Lawwell. Lawwell going to push it, and he throws it almost back to Unionville as that thing goes out of bounds. So needless to say, that is a turnover as that ball was heading toward the lobby. 58-27 our score. Community leads it. 2:37 to go here in the third quarter. Nice job of coming off the screen there. The screen set by Robertson. Now Wilson's got it, top of the key. And what is the foul going to be called, Mr. Official? And I believe Andrew Tashio is the guilty party, as I thought that one could have been an offensive foul, but the whistles blew and both officials looked at each other. So we had a delayed call. And I'm still not sure that either one are convinced of what that was. So Toshio will have a seat as he is called for the infraction. And back into the ball game is number 12, the senior Zachary Leathers. Aaron, Aaron passed there. Lawwell's got it. Lawwell will take it and finish it himself. It's up and in, 60-27 in favor of the purple and gold. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Brooks has got it, top of the key, gives over to Wilson. Wilson back out to Brooks. They'll try to set up the offense, gives over to Robertson. Robertson back over to Brooks on the right wing. Brooks to Lane. Lane down into the paint, puts it up, can't go. Rebound, Robertson, and he is fouled on his way back up. Excellent rebound there by number 11, Joseph Robertson, the senior for the Tigers. So he will be rewarded for his efforts as he goes to the line. 1:39 to go here in the third, 60-27 in favor of the purple and gold. Free throw, too strong, rattles out to the left. Haskins will have a seat along with Lawwell. Checking in for the Vikings will be number 5, Jackson Williams, and number 14, that is the senior Joshua Powers. Free throw, too strong, and rebound goes to Mr. Leathers, and we'll come back with it the other way. Williams, corner, Reed, too strong, rebound, Tigers. Number 11, Robertson will wait and gives it off as a three-point attempt is short, and that goes out of bounds. Now checking in, number 10, Logan Reed will get a breather, and it will be number 34, Maddox Thompson. Tigers inbounds. Number 14, B.J. Lane, the sophomore, with it at the top of the key. Swings it over. They were looking low as number 5, Preston Haywood, has the errant pass. It was intercepted by Thompson. Thompson gives to Leathers. Leathers over to Powers. Powers to Williams. Under a minute to go here in the third. Powers drives, and that one knocked away. Tigers come back with it the other way. Wilson, spin move. Nice move in the paint. And he cannot finish as the rebound comes back Community's way. Williams with it. He will drive, and that one is knocked away, but he is fouled. And that is only the third team foul on Mount Pleasant. Williams, beyond the arc, thought about it. Now he'll bring it back out. They'll waste a little bit more time. 24 seconds to go here in the third. It has been all Vikings. They lead it 60-27. Three-pointer, bang! Three-point basket by Zachary Leathers. So he gets in on the front as well. Under 10 seconds to go here in the third. Long three. That one way off the mark, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. So we have played 3 here in Cornersville. The Vikings lead at 63-27. You are watching Community Basketball on the Ball Network. So we are back, fourth quarter action. We'll try to bring you home. As obviously, if you can't tell, I'm going hoarse, but that's how many threes we have hit, and it's hard not to get excited. 63-27 our score going into the final chapter here. McClure with it, elbow shot, picks up, rolls out, and Hollis, the big man with the rebound, he overshoots the basket. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Tigers. So finally, after congregating, the officials get it correct, as it will belong to community. A few of the fans over in purple to my left also helping out the officials. So Williams brings it up, taking his time, as the outcome should not be in jeopardy here. Powers, three ball, off the mark. And I will note that freshman number 2, Boone Gray, seeing his first action of the night, as there is a drive, and the foul is called. And it is going to be called against number 14, I believe. Yes, Mr. Powers. We have not gotten a charge call all evening, to my recollection. 6:35 to go. Free throw is up and good. That free throw by the junior, number 1, Hunter Holt. The second free throw, it is good as well. Into the ball game now will be number 23, another freshman, that is Cordell Dukes. Stepping out will be number 14, Joshua Powers, the senior. So Dukes will bring it up for the Vikings, and he is fouled as he goes to his left. So a reach in there on number 1, Hunter Holt of Mount Pleasant. 6:27 to go in this one. Our score 63-29 in favor of community. Leathers with it. Gives over to number 2, Gray. Gray drives. He was looking for Thompson, and that pass goes out of bounds. So after an impressive outing against Santa Fe, the momentum continues today, as it has been all Vikings, 63-29. As Dukes playing some good defense. Finally, number 10, Cale Scott gives it up. McClure has it at the top of the key. McClure back over to Scott. Scott drives, and he is bumped. And the foul is called. I'm not sure if he was technically shooting or not. And Mr. Official says yes, he was. So number 10, Kel Scott, will go to the line. And I'm not sure what the holdup is, as the officials are talking to the scores table. That free throw too strong by Scott, goes off the back of the iron. And now Jackson Williams, number 5, the senior for the Vikings, will come out of the contest. And number 34, the sophomore Maddox Thompson, back in. That free throw good. So our score now, 63-29 with 5:45 to go here in Cornersville. Reed with it. Swings it over. Gray has it. Gray drives, kicks out. Dukes for 3. That one's short. And the rebound is loose. And who is this off of? It will go over to the Tigers. So if anyone is wondering, we do have the deficit that we need to keep the running clock. So 63-30 is our score. We approach the 5-minute mark and counting. McClure had it, and I thought he may have traveled, but he's fouled first. Guilty party is going to be number 10, Logan Reed, the junior for the Vikings. And that will be, let me see here, I believe that'll be the 3rd team foul on community. So over on the right wing to number 1, Hunter Holt, gives to McClure. McClure looking low and had a man. That was number 4, Lake Shang, the senior. But unfortunately, not a good pass as it goes out of bounds. Back over to Community. Dukes will bring it up. Hands off to Reed. Three-pointer. Bang! Boone Gray, the freshman, knocks it down, and it's 66-30. Tigers setting up the offense. Scott with it. Now he'll back it out. McClure trying to set a screen, but Scott picked up his dribble, didn't want to come off of it. And now a errant pass down to Hollis goes out of bounds as Maddox Thompson was all over him there. And now number 12, the senior, Zachary Leathers, will have a seat. And we'll get to see some action from the freshman, number 33. 3:25 to go in this one. Dukes has got it. Gives over to Reed. With quite a pass there as Dukes could not handle it, but it was knocked away by number 1, Hunter Holt. So good defensive effort by the Tigers. 3:06 to go in this one. 66-30 is where we stand in favor of the Vikings. Drive there. Shot won't go as that foul is going to be on the floor. Good drive by Gray. And the foul is going to be against number 1, Hunter Holt, the junior for Mount Pleasant. That is only, I believe, the second team foul against the Tigers. So the Dukes will bring it up. A lot of contact on him. Put over to Hensel. Hensel gives over to Gray. Gray has it at the top of the key, drives in the paint, kicks it out to Dukes, and the pass just a little bit behind him as it goes out of bounds. It will belong to Mount Pleasant. So Mount Pleasant making a wholesale change as all 5 will come out. And we may be back to the starters. I recognize a few of these faces now. So Lane with the basketball, drives in, gives it over, kicks, three-pointer, short by Shang. And a tie-up will belong to Community. $1:40 to go in this one. So now we can go ahead and tell you officially the girls will play tomorrow at 3 p.m. They will take on either Cornersville or Battle Creek. Meanwhile, Dukes with a shot, a floater, won't go, and he has fouled, and he'll go to the line. So the ladies, again, will play at 3, and the gentlemen will play at 7:30. They will also take on either Cornersville or Battle Creek. We will have to see who wins that one later tonight. Clock running, 1:05 as Dukes throws down the first free throw. Our score now, Community 67, Mount Pleasant 30. Second free throw, nothing but net. So excellent job there by the freshman knocking them down. As Mount Pleasant will come back with it as we officially go under a minute here in Cornersville. Three-point attempt by Shang, yes. So the senior drops one in, making the score now 68-33. Duke's back with it, under 40 seconds to go. I do want to give a quick thanks to my daughter who tagged along. Lillian Tips was the one to handle the camera duties. Three-point basket by Reed. That one too strong. Rebound goes to Hensel. Hensel gives over. Three-pointer. Again off the mark. That one by Boone Gray. 15 seconds to go in this one. So the Vikings are going to go to 2-1 on the season with impressive wins against Mount Pleasant and Santa Fe as that one rattles in and out. Rebound underneath, finally taken by Reed, and that will do it. So that is your final score. Community wins it 68-33. 33. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. Again, we will see you tomorrow night at 7:30 as community will tangle with either Battle Creek or Cornersville. We'll keep you updated on whom the opponent will be on the Ball Network Facebook page. So again, the Vikings win it by a final score, 68-33. We thank you for your time this time. Until next time, I'm David Knowles, and you've been watching Viking basketball on the Ball Network.